How's it going, YouTube? Durian here, and we are at the end of Grand Prix HBM round number 2. I know it's super last minute, but I did end up spending some soul to craft most of the Wesker deck that I showed in the deck prep video. So shout out to that video. But I did that with the unfortunate news. Well, not really news, but it kind of feels like we're not going to get a new set, so I felt comfortable dropping a little bit of extra soul that I was saving up to pump this out, just to see how it does and get something out for you all. So I hope you enjoy it. It's just going to be replays, and if you're tired of charge shot, this is the deck for you. Alright, so this is the deck that I ended up playing in the Grand Prix. It has a little bit of changes from the deck preparation video, so I wanted to cover it. And that was because, first of all, I couldn't afford the legendary, the Memories legendary, which can destroy the whole opponent's field, which is crazy. It might be the whole field, but regardless. And there's a few spell changes, few action changes, few creature changes, so... the first thing was crossed blades, destroy friendly unit, then destroy a random enemy with MP cost 4 or less. So it's just another way to destroy 4 cost or less, and it also destroys your own unit. So if your opponent's doing anything shenanigan-y, you could kill your own unit. I just wanted to have like one way to kill my own unit, just in case, that I could choose, because I did lose to a rocket launcher Jill and felt kind of bad. The rest of it, pretty much the same. I took out. There's a 3 cost that when you're at 15 HP or less, Pyron, that's what it's named, Pyron, and it gets +2/+2, so it's a 4/5 for 3, which is great stats. But when you're reviving units with your Warped Research Instinct, you never want to see that card because it's not an on place, it's a when played. Very slight difference there. So I just cut that. I replaced it with Vile, so we would never revive it because it's a 4. It also gets that revive. It's going to come back as a 4/8 as kind of a powerhouse, and the revenge is going to help get our Sigma there a little bit faster. So there, I mean, it's kind of like more mini Sigmas. So kind of liked that. And then one thing I noticed from playing a couple, I think I did 3 rounds total. One thing I noticed is that there are sometimes there's just some guys you can't destroy. Right? We all have all their destruction. It's 4 cost or less, 5 cost or less. Dark Destruction is 5 cost or less. So I added a few sample collections to take care of those really high cost, obnoxious cards. So it's just like Sherry's, things like that you normally can't kill. So you kill everything else, then drop sample collection to kill it. So if you have the legendary, you can use this. That is it's a great substitute because before Memory 7, it's destroying random, which means it can target those big boys. And then after, it just gets everything, so it's kind of catch-all. So yeah, that's the changes. I'd probably change 1 sample collection if you do have the legendary. But you can ramp up enough memory to get where you want to be. Memory 4 for your Velgirders. And for the destruction effect on Jack Krauser, you can get up to 7 towards the later in the game, but the most important one is going to be that 4, so you get the destruction. So I'll go over some replays. But this deck is pretty solid. It's definitely a nice counter pick to the charge shot meta, and you guys will see that. Alright, so we won't do too many replays because they all kind of end the same way. You can see that X is pretty good. I matched up against this Jill Valentine player twice. I was like, alright, it's shake it off, Durian, and then right back at it. Basically use ultimate weapon, and I had no way to destroy my own creatures in the deck, and so I would just get like slapped for 7 in the face, and I couldn't kill them fast enough. So rough times. So we did lose a few X charge shots, and so I think it's worth going over some wins. So that was with X. So we lost one X total with charge shots. So it looks like we played 2. We win, lose to Jill, and I was like, maybe we can get 3 or something like that, and then we played him twice. It was bad times. So yeah, so we'll go over some wins. Maybe the final 5-0 win, because you can see up here, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. The 5-0, baby. But I think it's worth looking at the loss, which shows you why I put in sample collection. So let's go ahead and get into that, and then we'll show a win just to show you how clutch we can be. All right, starting with the loss. So this is going to show you why sample collection is in the deck, because of the big beefy cards. And I did make that change before starting to play the deck, of course, because after playing some Charge Shot myself and playing some some Zero myself, I noticed that there's some big beefy units that you need to be able to remove. So like Sherry, things like that. So I was like, okay, I need some sample collections just in case. And so let's talk about the X matchup. What's going on here? Feline comes out, MP boost. You either want to play something in front of it quickly so it dies, and ideally you also have the Uncontrolled Outbreak like we just played in our hand. So when they play something to save their Feline, you get to free MP to destroy it, and you get your zombie out. Excuse me. It's a little bit of a win-win there. And now I'm kind of not in a great spot. Not really anything I want to play. The Velgarder is definitely not at memory, so we just start playing our guys. You can see memory 2 right there. Don't really want to deal with that, so we're just going to keep cycling. And those two should give us memory 4. So that'll be pretty nice if we can get up to memory 4. Our opponent is obviously waiting here. Not trying to do anything. It plays the Chun-Li. Okay, so now my mind is like, okay, well, I have some sample collections in the deck, and I need to get them, or else it's going to be a bad time. And here, that card is going to give us a memory 4, but I panicked because of the Chun-Li, and I played the Warped Research Instinct before I had memory 4, and now we only get 1 gate off, and now I'm like, oh crap, what am I doing? So we play the Velgarder, Dark Destruction down this X because I can't afford the Chun-Li to get any bigger. And now I am just trying to chump block and find my way to a sample collection because I really need it. I really need it to get out of this. I really need it. It's going to be a bad time if I can't find that sample collection. So Shattered Horn, going to take out our gate before we get damage in on it. And if you guys know, chump block mode cannot last forever. So we need to find the sample collection quickly. And even when we do, you know, we're throwing a lot of MP at this Chun-Li just to find our way out. Oh, nice! We got a sample collection. Play it immediately. Make sure you write that down somewhere. We do not want to wait. Give him a chance to play something else. But as you can see, now we have not even a single MP to ourselves, and he has 6. He's used 1 MP response, 6 left. So we do get a takeout, take him down a little bit more, but it's even. He's got 6, we've got 1. So we're in a really bad spot, and the Sherry comes out, another big body. So I'm like, oh boy, how do we kill this thing? How do we keep ourselves alive? Uses the Charge Shot. So Cherry is building up, going for the Vial to block, just trying to stay, keep it alive. Please, X comes down 2. Any hit will kill us, and it was just a little bit too little, too late on the sample collection. We lost too much advantage on it, and we do not have enough to defend here. So that's kind of how we lost it. And you know, that can happen. So you're playing this deck, it's not free wins, but it's definitely heavily in your favor. All right, to close out this video, we're gonna watch a replay on our final match that got us the good old 5-0. We played 5 X's in a row, didn't lose a single one, so I'm pretty happy with that result. And I'll definitely be playing this deck in the round 3 because I expect a lot of people to still be playing Charge Shot. And if I can get that 1 win, that's all I really want to get those bonus packs. So this is a pretty good hand. I kind of like where this is going. I've got, I've got the Neo Angelo, which is 3 attack, very important for being able to deal with the Feline. And we've got Sample Collection in case they go big, which you guys saw in the last match I showed, can be a hassle. Can be a hassle. So we just wait in. He's playing it interesting. He's playing these agility guys, and so I was like, what's going on here? I don't know. Let's figure it out. So there's Feline. Just want to play some spells. Cycle our cards out. We gotta start building up that memory. We got 2 Jacks, 1 Velgarder in our hand, and we can do a nice little Neo Angelo. Upgrade the gate, take out the Feline at the last second. Oh, see ya. And I just got Charge Shot, but I'm not too concerned. Let's check our memory count. It's only at 1. However, we have a decent cycle. It's a little early, right? We only have 10 AP into our guy, but we should be able to chump for a while, play our Jack Krausers, and come out on top. So I'm not too worried. This one, oh, this was crazy. So Seeds of Righteousness. I didn't even think that he didn't have memory count, so I just played the Sample Collection, and we take it out anyway. What I was worried about there was that he would get the rebirth effect, and then I just wouldn't be able to kill it, and I'd have to kill it twice, and it'd be just a nightmare. But it worked out, and we play Sigma, Dark Destruction, the Gammoth, and now we're super chilling. His AP is nowhere close to where it needs to be. We're at memory 3, so I'm totally fine dropping this Warped Research Instinct, get that memory 4, cycle my hand a little bit, and just kind of set up and be ready for anything he does. We did make a little error. If you remember the Gammoth, we did let it hit, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay because we've got Destroy 4 cost with our Uncontrolled Outbreak, get us a zombie if we need it, and we've got Jack Krausers. Like, we're sitting in such a good position right now. And even if he goes for like a board rush like he did last time, we can just go ahead and pop it. All we gotta do is wait. And so you can see here, like, I'm not even concerned. I kind of want to bait out his Charge Shot because after this one, we should be pretty golden time. So I'm gonna take advantage of this free action response mana. We don't need the zombie that much. We're just gonna go take out his MP booster because, like I said, I know for sure that we can deal with the rest of his cards quite easily. So I'd rather him not get that extra MP while we're taking care of things. You know what I mean? So pretty simple here. Go ahead, take that. It's gonna be okay. Jack Krauser coming out right in time. Boom, see ya. And all we need is 1 more MP. Go ahead and just use that one. Get some more MP on the field. More HP on the field. I just want to use that. Make sure we don't take any damage from the Gammoth like we did before. And that is pretty much going to seal it for us. He's just throwing more at that one. Dark Destruction coming out. Boom. Boom. And can you block 2? Probably not. He's got the Cami, which we don't have an answer for yet, but a little too late for him this time. So as you guys can see, as long as you don't get slapped with a bunch of high cost cards like the Chun-Li and the Sherry, and you aren't lined up with your sample collections, you should be doing quite fine. A wonderful, what is that, 7-1 record, 7 wins, 1 loss record against X overall. So if you want to adapt to the Charge Shot meta and prey on them, definitely take this deck for a spin. We'll show it up real quick again. Apparently I can't share it So you guys are gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. But you know, it's a great way to prey on all the X's. I'll be playing it in the final round. So good luck. If you got a little bit more time and you're struggling for that round 2 win, I hope this deck can help you. Or if you made it to the final round and you are so tired of seeing the X decks, the charge shot decks, give this one, maybe give it a try. But I would play it in some round 2s first, so you like kind of know what's going on and you don't just like do whatever. That's typically how I take the final round. You're just trying to get one win, get the packs and dip. So yeah, but I'm definitely gonna play this one. I like it. I like how it works, and I hope you keep on learning and having some fun here with me on the Durian channel, playing some Teppen, playing some Grand Prix. And hope you all have a wonderful day as well. If this deck works out for you, come back, give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you in another video. Peace.